Sagittarius. I am Jess from the Nimbi, bringing you a timeless tarot message. This message is intended to find you when you need to hear something within it most. We're going to go ahead and get started with an overall energy for your reading. I'm going to use the animal medicine cards. Universe, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, aliens. Please give me the message that this Sagittarius or this viewer needs to hear most at this time on their journey. That was super fast that they gave me one. Otter. Number 8. I'm really hearing like mastery, but also otters are super playful. You know, they're very mothering, they're very nurturing, but they mother and nurture through play. So maybe you're being called to play a little bit. I feel like maybe you've been taking things a little too seriously. Yeah, because I do get this sense that you are like doing a lot of like self-work, self-care specifically is coming to mind, which is awesome, but there's some call to play. It's like, doesn't have to be all business. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see. Thank you. So you got the 8 of Swords. Okay. Eight of Swords. So now we have 2 8s. Okay. The 9 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, Strength, and I'm being guided to stop there. The Star is on the bottom of the deck. The Star is number 17, but that again breaks down to an 8. And Strength is the 8th card. Also, yeah, 8s are a thing right now, right, guys? So maybe keep an eye out for them. They could be trying to give you messages in some way. So the 8 of Swords is really being like not seeing, this one in particular makes me think of not seeing things clearly, kind of just like feeling bound in a situation, but really not being, and recognizing that, you know, this is self-imposed, but still kind of choosing to stay there. I like the progression because in here she's tied up in this mirror, even though, you know, this is her, but this is like how she's kind of seeing the world around her. And it's like the recognition. This is almost the setting free of all of these birds in the mirror that have tied her up. It's like the setting free of that, but there's this like hint of remorse around this, which is an interesting way for that card to come through. It's like you're setting yourself free from something that's keeping you bound, but it's almost like you're feeling remorseful about it. Huh. Okay. I can honestly say I've never read that card that way, but that's what's coming through. This is stepping into your power. This is like really like finally holding your light. You know, there's all this light around her, and she's like, now this self-mastery is really still coming through. She's holding the fire. It's like she's mastered this flame around her, and now she can hold it. She can touch it. She can manipulate it. And there's this real sense of like joy coming through with that. Nice. I feel like it's because she had the strength, had the courage to touch it, to reach out, to grab it, to hold it, to manipulate it. Just really like she had the inner strength to that and recognized that it was a part of her life path. You know, the infinity symbol up here, again, an 8, right? But this is the 8th card, Strength. But it's like a part of the life path. It's like the cycle of everything. Huh. Okay. Yeah. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. 3 of Cups hanging out underneath that. That could have something to do with some kind of soul connection, but we'll see. The Star, though, is what is really like kind of underlying everything here. So the Star is having hope, having faith, really like connecting into that energy. So this is like, you know, a big fiery star, right? It's awesome because here she's grabbed it. She's holding on to it. Here she's still kind of like hoping for it. So I feel like this is where you're headed, and bringing that down, bringing it to you, and you're not quite there yet, but I think you're getting there. Okay, we're gonna go with this deck. There's animals in it. I'm feeling drawn to the animals. That otter is playful. So I don't know. There's this sense of wanting to play. Let's dive into this star right now. First, star. Tell me about this star card for Sagittarius. Thank you. The Tower and Judgment. Yeah. Okay. So remember how over here I was talking about this progression, right? She's bound up by these birds. They're bound up in her kind of like perception of things. She's bound. And then here it's like she set herself free, but she's like remorseful of it. And then here, oh, one more thing too. So there's like all these white birds, right? And then there's that one, that white one. That's important because in this Judgment card, look at that. Hold on, I got to put these down. So much going on. The Judgment, releasing all of that. And then look, there's that big, huge white one, like, you know, coming through. It's like guiding. It's, you know, you having to get through the thick of all of this in order to see that. That is your star, right? That is your star right there, whatever this is. And I feel almost like this is some kind of, it's almost coming through as an idea, which I don't know why it's coming through like that, but that when I think of how it's coming through, it's like, oh, it's an idea. So it's like letting your ideas take flight is coming through. So I'm just going to say that because that's what it is. And then we got the Tower. This is 3 major arcana cards here supporting this reading. So the Tower, you know, this one in particular is like having this tree, the top of this tree blown off. And that feels really destructive, but then I'm being shown pruning, like pruning a tree or pruning, even cutting a Christmas tree, right? If you cut a tree, depending on kind of how you do it, if you cut the top off, like, one of these other branches down here will just kind of take off and become the new top, right? And so it's almost like that kind of idea, but also kind of cutting away something that was maybe dying, or there's this sense of pruning. So I don't know, take that how it fits, guys. But it's like pruning something away so that you can kind of clear that idea. Yeah, getting through all of that. It's like the brambles are so thick you can't see. Like all those birds are so thick, you have to cut those cords. Oh, that's what it is. You have to cut the cords. You have to cut the cords. Pruning. Okay. Sometimes I'm a little slow, apparently. Let's talk about this 8 of Swords, please. Holy moly. All right. I'm being guided to take it all. It's like 4 cards. Oh, and it's all upside down. Okay, Justice, the Mother of Pentacles, the Father of Wands in reverse. So this is all in reverse, guys. The Daughter of Swords and the Father of Swords in reverse. All of this is in the reverse. So this is where you think you're stuck, okay, is how it's coming through. So you think you're stuck in that something's not clear, you don't have the drive to do something, there's like not enough information, you're just not like financially stable enough and abundant enough, and it's like things are just out of balance, and that's kind of the headspace that I feel like you're in. I'm not going to dive too much into that's 5 cards, so we could be here all day dissecting that, but that's just kind of what's coming through like at the glance. That's what's holding you back. Interesting. Okay, so let's talk about this 9, thank you, of Swords. One more. All right, 2 more. I love this. The Star coming out again. Oh, that's so great because like I said, there's this white bird up here, and then there's this white bird over here, and now we're getting the Star, and it's just linking it right back to this. It's, you know, just affirming to me that is absolutely the way I'm supposed to be reading this. Let's scoot that over a little. So we got the Star, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Empress. I feel like this pruning, it is that you're having to prune. That's what's making you really sad. Yeah. It's making you really sad. It's like you had to cut something off that was budding, and um but whatever that was, I don't know. You'll know, guys. I'm just seeing this really as being one of the branches that you pruned off, that had all these little buds on it. And I kind of like that it's coming out with the Empress, because it's like it's just depicting to me that like one of these seeds sprouted into the Empress. It's like it had to be cut away. It had to be freed. It had to be pruned. Yeah, it had to be pruned so you could see. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Thank you. The Father of Pentacles. One more. One more, please. Ugh, that's a lot again. Okay. Not that many. All right. So the Father of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Mother of Cups. All right. I'm drawn to this imagery here. Again, with the imagery. That's just how I read. If you want traditional like tarot readers that are like, this is what this card means, this isn't your channel. Intuitively, I'm being really drawn to this, right? This looks really unclear right now. But look, it's that star. It's the same coloring. It's hiding back here, the star. It's hiding in that portal. But in that, once you get to the clarity, is so much abundance. And I love, there's a lot of this like motherly energy coming through here, because the Empress is, you know, we're going to go back to this otter. Like I said, that gentle, nurturing mother. And it's very like Empressy kind of feeling, you know, this very supportive, nurturing energy, which is just awesome. And then we've got this Mother of Cups, because it's like very loving. It's very gentle. It's very, it's very, I'm hearing abundant, even though it's a cup, but there's just a lot of like love here. And then it's like in that energy, we've got, you know, we're clarifying right now this Queen of Wands who has grabbed this flame and she's holding it now. And it's like here, you know, it's some kind of pentacle. I feel like it's something tangible that she can grab onto, but she's very passionate about it. She's very driven by it, because we do have these pentacles and the wands coming out together. You know, there's kind of a lot of that happening, but it's like swimming in that kind of like, it's flowing. That's what it is. It's not swimming. It's going with the flow. It's kind of like allowing something to happen, giving it the space to happen, flowing into that portal, whatever. It sounded weird when I said it. So flowing into the portal and like just really, why did I say porthole? Okay. Anyway, I don't know why that's tripping me up, but it kind of is. It's this flowing energy, right? The flowing energy. Maybe I said porthole because there's this sense of like docking into something coming through. Okay. Yeah, but following your feelings, this very happy energy, flowy energy, but it's like once you like get something tangible, once you realize you can pick up that burning fire and do something with it, it's like then things move. Okay. Let's talk about the Strength card. Wow. The Ace of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. This Two of Pentacles specifically for me talks about transformation, but transformation to bring something into balance. And again, look, we have the figure 8, you know, like, cause you just need to know that somehow 8s are important for you right now. There's this kind of like flow. I'm being guided to say as above, so below. But there's this sense of balance, transformation. I'm also hearing mirroring, which I don't generally get with this. But it's like, again, it's transforming that and recognizing that you can pick up that fire and you can do something with it. Having the courage, having the strength to face that. I'm also being guided to say wearing your heart on your sleeve. I'm not really sure why, but I'm just going to say it anyways. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Daughter of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles. That talks about grounding into a new beginning. There is something about taking some fire, some thought, some hope, some dream that you're tied to, cutting away the restrictions, the things that are blocking you from it, like just really cutting them away to see clearly how you can like really grab onto this idea and run with it. That's a really nice message. I don't actually feel guided to pull advice. Okay, I'm just not going to because I'm guided not to. But I'm gonna grab a fortune. Okay. Behind an able man, there are always. You gotta love the fortune cookies that are like mistyped because it's like the word always. W-A-L, or sorry, W. I swear I can spell. A-L-W-A-Y-S, always. Not all ways, as in 2 words. Yeah, that was really not coming out well. Behind an able man, there are always. But it's like there are all ways. Like you can do things all way. But for whatever reason, it's misspelled. I don't know if you'll be able to see it if I hold it up. This camera sometimes doesn't focus very well. Maybe if I hide my face. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So yeah, that's what I got for you today, Sagittarius. I hope that this reading helps you. Please like, share, subscribe. Subscribe if you want to get more of my tarot readings. I also do daily oracle messages. If you want to check those out, click on the subscribe button. Anyway, always love your comments too, guys. So yeah, until next time, sending so much love and light. Bye, guys.